Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lindy and I'm back again with another informative video, and I hope you benefit a lot from this one on how to study. So this is a method I found on one of the YouTubers. I literally forgot who, but I searched it and I did my research, and it was kind of like the big thing when it comes to the world of studying, and I used it and it's working. And I think I shared it with one of my study partners, and he was like, girl, thank you. Thank you for the plug. It's working. And, you know, why not share it with you guys? Okay, so I call this method a three-layered studying. So, layer one, you study like basically you study whatever module or subject for a whole week. So, five if you have five modules or five exams, I don't know, five subjects to study for, so this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna study those modules for 5 weeks. So Monday to Sunday you study module 1, Monday to Sunday module 2, until 5 weeks, and then you're gonna take a 1 day break to just every week. Like, I think on Sundays, like for me personally, I study Monday to Saturdays, and then on Sunday I do some revision on whatever I studied throughout the week. Then Monday I start with another um module until Saturday, and Sunday revision. So that's what you do. So 1 week for one module, and then after 5 weeks of studying 5 modules, you take a break. I think just take a break, and you know, and then you're gonna come back and study the first module again. This is layer 2. Layer 2, you're gonna study for half of layer 1. So layer 1, I studied from Monday to Saturday. So layer 2 is gonna be Monday to Wednesday. Second what's the second module? Thursday to Saturday, and then Sunday I'm gonna revise two modules, and then the next week same thing. Monday to Wednesday, module 3, and then Thursday to Saturday, module 4. Sunday you revise, and then I'm gonna show you how you do this. I'm gonna break it down for you, and it's gonna be a video whereby you're just gonna look at my schedule and just talking. You want to see me, right? Okay, first things first. I wrote this I forgot when, but I had 108 days left till October, and October is known as our exam season. So this is what I did. I had to break down the layers in 108 days. So the first module was day 107 until 101. The second module was day 100 to 94. There was like 6 days each. If you check, it's 6 days each. So it goes until day 44, because I had to study for 10 modules. So after completing my 10 modules, I went to layer 2. Layer 2 is no more 6 days. As you can see, it's 3 days. You see, so layer 2 is the half of layer 1. So the last day of layer 1 was 38. Unfortunately, on that day, I had to start with another module, which was the first module I did in layer 1, which was PAC, Paralegals Advice Center. So I started with it, and it was day 38 until 35, and then the second module 34 until 31, and then it was leg, and then IND until the last day, which means day 0. Like, I have no days left. That's layer 2. Yeah, I'm not yet done studying though. I'm still like in layer 1 actually. So with layer 3, is basically like a recap revision type of thing. So basically you're gonna use past papers for literally every module, and you're gonna have to like talk to your friends, use your study guides and everything. So layer 3 is like a detailed revision, like you do past paper after past paper after past paper, and usually you do this before your exams or just 2 days before your exams. So basically this layers, with layer 1, that's when you receive the information in, you receive them. Layer 2, now it's like you just familiarizing yourself with the information because now you remember them. Now everything's becoming clearer for you. And with layer 3, that's when you actually test if you did a good job or not, you know? Yes, for me, my study method is kind of working for me because I literally have a lot of modules and I had to learn everything. We had a super semester, let's just say that. We had a super semester, meaning we didn't have 5 modules to write in first semester and 5 modules to write in second semester. We're gonna write all 10 modules during the exam season, which is probably October till early December, or maybe UNISA might surprise us. UNISA is the name of my institution once again, so it might surprise us and say September we're starting, you know. But that's not important. What I'm saying is, no matter how you just gonna break down your studies, layer 1 has to be probably, let's say, 12 days of studying. Like each module you give it 12 days in layer 1, meaning layer 2 it has to be a half of layer 1, so it's gonna be 6 days of studying. And then your layer 3, if you still have more time, then it's gonna be like 3 days each of revising past papers, 3 days each, you know. So it's not a complicating thing, it actually works, guys. It works. And if you want to know on how to take notes when you study, don't take word for word, people. Like the car went down the road. No, don't do that. Rather read the entire line 4 times. The car went down the road, the car went down the road, the car went down the road, the car went down the road. And then you write it, the car went down the road. If maybe you made a mistake and you wrote, the car is driving down the road, or whatever went wrong. I feel like it's better with like paragraphs. So let me see. This is my notebook. Sorry. So everything I wrote in my notebook, I read it like 5 times or 4 times in my textbook, and then I rewrote them here according to what I remembered. And actually I did pretty good. It works, guys. It works. So the roles of paralegal advice centers and paralegals is to serve the needs of communities. The roles of paralegal advice centers and paralegals is to serve the needs of the community. So you read it like 5 times, and after you're gonna like say it in your mind, like the roles of paralegals advice centers and paralegals is to serve the needs of communities, you know. And then you write it down, and then you check and you're like, oh, I said to serve the needs of communities, then I wrote it properly. Then that's how you do it, you revised it. And so yeah, that's how you take notes. You don't take like line, you read the line, you rewrite it. So you don't read the line and then you rewrite it. I feel like you're just wasting your time, because after you rewrite it and you're gonna study it again, study all the notes. No, I feel like study as you take the notes down, you know. So read a line 10 times if you can, 2 times if you can remember whatever you read. So for other people it might take 16 times or whatever. So with me, I read them like 4 times, and I read it slow and made sure that I understood it. And then after that, that's when I went to my notebook and tried to remember what I read out. And then when I compared it, it was like literally the same thing. So now I can literally just read through, like I can just scan whatever I'm writing and be like, oh, I remember this, the paralegals, whatever. That's what you do. You don't read one line and then write one line and then you go back to your textbook another line and then you write it. Please don't do that, because you're wasting time, guys. Exam season is near. And you have to learn as you move. Don't just move and then after that you're gonna come back. There's no time for that. There's no time to play. Be serious, please. So anyway, thank you again for joining me in this short video. I will show you the study thingy if you wanna like stop or pause and take a screenshot or do your own study plan. At first I didn't follow study plans, but now I feel like this one has helped me so much. it has helped me so much. And if I don't bag 7 distinctions, guys, then I have to buy my study partner lunch, and girl doesn't like losing money, so I'm gonna make sure I get that 7 distinctions so that my study partner buys me lunch instead, because I ain't about that. I ain't about losing. So yeah, so far it's been going well. I had this module I didn't like that much because it was so complicated, which is law of succession. But this method, guys, this method, I feel like I've mastered law of succession. Guys, I'm bringing the 7 distinctions home or more, because I'm doing 10 modules, so 7 is the minimum aim, guys. It's the minimum aim. It has to be 7 distinctions. And my mom would be like, "You being too hard on yourself." Yes, I'm being too hard on myself, and I'm aware of that. But I don't let education get to my health. That's one thing. I enjoy studying law, because if you don't study law, then you won't be a lawyer or an attorney or whatever. And every study session counts, guys. Every study session counts. Every exam counts. Every mark counts. Because which law firm would want you to do their articles or the vacation work or whatever, you see? So yeah, thank you again for joining me. I hope you benefited a lot. Please stay tuned.